Hey, welcome back to the Car Sharker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a closer. I close and close, and I gross. And you do the same thing. You close and you close and you close and you close and you gross. But man, why are we allowing these big companies, these big digital internet companies, to tell us how to market our cars, to tell us how to sell our cars? Because that's what's going on right now in our industry. I mean, they're talking about buying a car online and forget about the salespeople. Buy the car online, forget about sales managers on the desk. But buying the car online and we don't need any closers anymore. We don't have to ask for the sale. You got to ask for the sale. You got to have a sales process that leads into a closing process. Digital marketing companies that sponsor the NADA convention, they try to put a new trend out because this year they got nothing to talk about. So 2019, they're going to tell you this. They're going to tell you that they're going to speed up the sales process. How are you going to speed up the sales process? You're working both angles here, marketing companies. You're working both angles. You want the dealers to pay for leads. At the same time, you want the consumers to learn how to buy only online. What are we going to do about the laws? You know there's laws involved, right? Every state in the United States have their own separate laws. Plus, we got the federal laws. Come on, it can't just do that. Who are you trying to kid? You're trying to make people imagine something. It's fictitious. It's fake. It doesn't work. It's not going to work. Okay? So, dealers, let's punt these guys. You don't need to get in bed with them. Let's punt them. Punt them to the moon. Okay? They don't understand. They're clueless. They've never really, truly been in the automobile business. They found a lucrative way to make money off from everyone in the industry, from the salesperson on up to the dealer. And that's just the way it is. And we've got to get it in our heads that we're not going to allow it to happen anymore. I mean, look at what they're charging you on a lead, per lead. Look what they're doing when you want to advertise a vehicle on one of their platforms. I think they're just a bunch of rip-offs. Let them roll up their sleeves and try to sell a car. They can't do it. It's unrealistic. It's just unrealistic. Now, you're going to go to this NADA convention 2019. It's all about consumer spending on the internet and how we can speed it up and how can we just take the biggest leap to a true internet department. You want to know what a true internet department is? Having a bunch of closers. You have to listen to me. You got to have a bunch of closers in there. It's like the Wolf of Wall Street. See, you got two different departments in there. You got the department, you have the internet department, you have your bricks and mortar department. I talk about it all the time. That's the future. Because that's reality. We haven't even scratched the surface of the internet. Our industry has not scratched the surface, period, point blank. So, these large digital marketing companies want us to imagine that our customers are not coming into our store to actually physically touch, smell, and drive one of our fabulous automobiles. This is the automobile industry. We sell vehicles, we sell transportation, and we sell them to people. And people have trade-ins and finance issues. And they need help with the down payment. See, there's more to this than just selling a car online. They want you to actually believe it. Listen, I know it can happen. And the Car Sharker does have a way to do it. But it's light years ahead of these huge marketing companies that are taking advantage of dealers and telling consumers how to beat a car dealer. That's what they do. They put out blogs, say, hey, here's how you really buy a car. Then they come to the dealers, hey, I need more money from you if you want to buy more leads from me. They're handcuffing us. They're handcuffing us to their industry. Their industry is marketing. We're in retail sales. We market too. We don't need them. Let them sink at the NADA convention. We don't need to be tied to them. We don't need to be handcuffed to them. We need to do our own thing. We know that in our internet department, in the last 10 years, we hired a bunch of like internet coordinators. You don't even want to call them transaction coordinators. To transaction the sale of an automobile. We've got laws to follow. You know that. They know that. Are they going to try to change the laws? Are they going to get into legislation and say, hey, we're going to start changing laws? Is that how it's going to work? I mean, we got a company out there that they say you could buy a car in a vending machine. That's just propaganda too. You can't do that. Wow. Let's just wake up and just start closing deals. Let's close and close and close and close deals. You got to have a sales process in your bricks and mortar department that leads into a closing structure, and the same thing in your internet department. I call the car sucker. We've got that. We've got that. You don't need to go to the NADA convention and let these marketing companies tell you that they have the secret answer. There is none. It's hard work. It's asking for the sales, following a process. Hey, you got to have the rules of engagement. The car sharkers rules of engagement. We can make this happen for you. Now, if there's anything in this video that you found interesting, go ahead, like it and share it. If not, hey, put a thumbs down on it. Or you can subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell button every time I upload a new video. You'll be notified. Now do yourself a favor. My name is Jimmy Prater. Go close something.